in the market today. Quest Diagnostics deserves a deeper look. George Tsilis joins us, senior markets correspondent. GT, an S&P 500 medical devices company that seems, and testing and healthcare business, seems like it's got a lot of momentum behind it.
It does. Actually, it's a solid company and a solid performance for Quest Diagnostics. It's basically one of the two larger players, including LH, symbol LH, which is LabCorp. They effectively have a duopoly when it comes down to healthcare diagnostic testing. And this is for clinical application, things like pathology, but they test pretty much for everything when it comes down to things like heart or cancer disorders, immunology. If you have asthma or allergies, they test for those as well, infectious disease, and also neurodegenerative diseases. And essentially, they also have a risk assessment division that helps life insurance companies and healthcare companies assess risk. And so they serve both clinical and, of course, the research areas of diagnostic testing. And they did report earnings, and they actually came in ahead of estimates for both earnings. $2.30 was the print on adjusted basis versus $2.22 the estimate, and they beat the sales number by about $70 million, coming in around $2.49 billion in terms of sales year over year, up about 8.4%. They also slightly guided higher for fiscal year revenues. Now the midpoint is around $9.85 billion versus the previous $9.66, and slightly higher by about a penny to $8.90 versus $8.89 on earnings. But overall, it's been a solid performer over the last year. And in fact, over the last 5 years, inclusive of a lot of the COVID tests, which, again, they serve that marketplace with, the stock is higher by about 56% over the last 5 years, even over the past year, about 30%.
Okay. So it looks like the market is fine with the amount they're spending, $100 million in CapEx. Shares keep grinding. Seems like there are a lot of good ways to play aging demographic, healthcare recovery, generally as a sector, except for some of the insurers, which have gotten a little bit messy around pricing. We gotta close it there, George, but a good one. Thanks, GT. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Quickie there.